Yes. Okay, we can start. And we can start with the PowerPoint presentation. Так, теперь там что-то зависло. Татьяна. Вот оно. Well, it is coming. Actually, we are going to speak about the present perfect tense, which we started at the previous class, and we will speak about this tense, and we will start to speak about family conflicts. And this is the unit 4B in the book in English file. Yes, and if we start from the beginning, so let's try to start here. Well, here in the first slide you can see family conflicts, and as we usually do, start with the comments task. So the video task, I mean, task was about just to retell the story about buying online, and it's good that you have experience of buying online and this process is familiar to you. Well, some student from the screen, but I think it's not in your group. Yes. And so I also like clips that the girls have done. I mean, just she showed the illustrations and used the music in her video clip. Also, Ariana showed some pictures and there was a music, and Ariana gave her own opinion on buying online. So I liked it very much. So, and all the other students, yes, you made the video with the retelling, and it was okay. It was very good. I mean, the excellent score, the highest score. And some remarks about the pronunciation. Some of the students mispronounce the words. And here on this slide, you can see there are some examples. Many people prefer. So the word prefer, the second syllable, дарение падает, prefer to this. Or major chain stores, major. So major, да, вот главный, major. Then use the site, very simple word, but there was some mispronounce. So the user, then personal details. Details. In Russian we say деталь. Ударение на второй слог падает. In English this is detail, наоборот. And vice versa. Delivery address. Address. In Russian we say адрес, in English address. То есть ударение другое. Then payment, вторая буковка A, поэтому читается A, payment. The next column is item. Then choose, expiry date. So this phrase was difficult for many of the students, expiry date. Then wait and finally. So pay attention to the pronunciation. Okay, and if we move to the next slide, I'd like to be sure that everyone hears me. Слышно, что я говорю?
Да, слышно, слышно.
Да.
So, okay. On this slide, you can see what you're mad. And the phrase I hate, when we don't, then we say I hate it. And there is the idiomatic expression, фразеологическое выражение, it drives me mad, to drive me mad. So this is the picture, it illustrates this phrase, and this is like выводить из себя, бесить. And the meaning of this phrase is given. Set, расстраивать, to раздражать. And there are a couple of examples. Stop shouting, you drive me mad. Перестань кричать, ты выводишь меня из себя. And the second example, road traffic in Almaty mad. Дорога выводит меня из себя, раздражает. And the question to you, what can drive you mad? What can drive you? Any ideas? Who can answer this question? Yes, Ilyar, what can you say? Okay. Nastya, are you here?
Yes, yes.
Any more ideas? Any ideas about this? What can drive you mad?
Only one. Stupid people can drive me mad.
I see, but it doesn't depend on you. So this thing doesn't depend on you. So you shouldn't worry about this. I see. Okay. Any more ideas, Malika? Малика, вы здесь?
Yes.
Это вы говорите, Малика?
When people опаздывать, как там было?
Are late.
Yes, are late.
Так, вот кто-то к нам стучится. Не вовремя. Yes. When there are problems with the application, it drives me mad. Тоже выводит из себя. Так, по-моему, никого нету. Что же там было? Окей. Ариана. So Ariana is back. And so back to our slides. And here we have from the current slide. So to show from the current slide. Okay. And if we go back to the next slide, if we move to the next slide, so we can see, we can find some information about what people say about this, what can drive them mad. And this is the article from a magazine. The magazine asked the parents of teenagers to write and tell what drives them mad and say what drives them mad. And now we are going to read the magazine article and complete it with these verbs. The verbs are given here in the box. They are changes. This is like to change in the present simple. Меняет. Then cleaned, does, leaves, makes, take, and tidies. Do you understand the meaning of word tidies? To tidy. Who knows to tidy? What does it mean? Yes, убираться, приводить в порядок. And so here are some of the top hates. То, что самое популярное, то, что не нравится родителям. So let us read the first one. Ilyar, read it, please. Number one.
He never makes his bed. If I make it, I find strange things in like dirty socks. He switch the boxes.
Okay. Yes, stop here. So make, he never makes his bed. Никогда не убирает постель, да? И нахожу, если я это делаю, нахожу dirty socks. Странные вещи, такие как dirty socks. What is dirty socks? Грязные носки, yes. Или диски без... Окей. Is already used. Makes his bed. Read number 2. Malika, please.
He never tidies his room. It's always a mess. The floor is covered with empty Coke cans, more dirty socks.
Никогда не убирает комнату, она всегда в беспорядке. Пустые банки из-под колы. И опять же носки. Okay, and if we move to the next slide, we can find some more ideas. And let's listen to Sarah. Number 3, please. So we have wet towels on the bathroom floor. Which room is bathroom? Bathroom.
She changed the wet towels on the bedroom floor and doesn't pick them up.
So bathroom is ванная комната, да? Bathroom floor, пол в ванной комнате. And what can people use in the bathroom? Что они, какие вещи могут использовать? What is a towel? Towel. Полотенце. And wet towel, мокрые полотенца. Так что же она делает?
She changes.
Leaves. No. Leaves, yes. She leaves. То есть она оставляет мокрые полотенца на полу ванной и не убирает. Okay. And the next one, let's listen to Muhammad Ali. Number 4.
She walks around the house eating food without a plate, usually just after I've cleaned the floor. She then says sorry with an angelic smile.
Yes. Ходит по дому, ест какую-то еду без тарелки после того, как я помыла пол, и говорит sorry с ангельской улыбкой. Okay, so here we have one, please, Arianna.
He has breakfast, lunch, and dinner at home, but he never does the washing up.
What is washing up?
Мыть посуду.
Мыть посуду. Никогда не моет. Okay. So, and the last slide about this hates. Please, Anya.
When she comes into the living room, she always
channel on the TV. So, канал на телевидении. So, yes, she always changes.
I change the channel on TV. Usually I'm watching my favorite program.
То есть она переключает канал, когда я смотрю любимую передачу. Okay, and number 7 here. Настя.
We bought a dog for him because he promised to take it for a walk every day. Guess who always does it?
So, bought a dog. Купили собаку, угадайте, кто с ней гуляет. These are things that can really hit people or drive them mad. And so the question is, which of these things are a problem in your house and why? Do you have any problems with housework, the TV, computer, pets, for example, dogs or cats? Any problems with food, like cooking, the bathroom, or homework? Which things are a problem in your house? Who can comment on this? Do you have any problems in your house?
I don't have any problems because I live only one. Because I live alone and I can do everything what I want.
Настя,
and when I want.
I see. And I mean, do you miss anyone if you live alone? Do you miss your parents?
No, they live in other home in the village.
I see. Okay, but who helps you around the house with your housework, with the shopping, for example?
Me. I do it for myself. I do it myself.
I see. Okay. Yes, this is good because if you destroy something, if you make a mess in a flat, so you can so you can sorry about, yes?
Yes.
I see. Okay, any more ideas from the other students? Ali, do you have any problems?
No, I'm very clean. We don't have pets, any pets.
We don't have. I see. Yes, because pets can sometimes they can cause some problems. They make the room messy. Ilyar, what about you?
Well, I have a lot of housework.
Housework.
Yes.
Oh, what kind of housework do you do?
Flowers to water.
You water the flowers?
Yes. Flowers are
Ah,
more of my house.
I see. There are a lot of flowers.
Дома больше 200 цветов, я их целый день поливаю. И сегодня как
Really?
раз этот же день. Так что мне придется сегодня потеть.
You mean so you mean that every Thursday you water the flowers? То есть каждый четверг вы как раз в это время должны их поливать, да?
Yes.
Okay, it will be interesting to us to your flowers because your home task housework to speak household chores to make the video about this. You will describe, you'll speak about this, and these beautiful flowers so I ask you to do this. То есть домашнее задание как раз вот будет рассказать о вашем домашнем хозяйстве. Okay. If we move to the next slide, we can see some phrases about the housework. And the task is to match the phrases to the photos, as you see. And let us look at the first one. The first line says this is clean the floor. Which picture? Which is the number? What is the number of the picture here? Clean the floor.
7.
Number 7. Do the ironing. Do the ironing.
6.
This is 6. So iron, железо, and also утюг. And do the shopping.
3.
Okay. Do the vacuuming. The vacuuming. So we don't have here on this slide.
10.
Number 10. Look, it's interesting that we say vacuum. Sometimes Americans say do the hoovering because Hoover is the brand of the famous brand or produced the vacuum cleaners. This is the same as, for example, we say in Russian сделать ксерокопию, а не просто сделать копию, because Xerox is the brand, the company which produces the copying machines, and this is the same to do the vacuuming. And so the next phrase here is do the washing. Any ideas about the number? Do the washing.
2.
8.
Yes, it's
2.
We have very similar phrases. Do the washing and do the washing up. Just only up. We add up. Yes, number 2 is do the washing. Да? Стирать. And up is number 8. This is мыть посуду. Do the washing up. We can say to wash the dishes, but in English it's better to say to use this phrase. Do the washing up. Okay, dust the furniture. Find this on this slide. Which pictures does the furniture? Furniture, мебель, yes, and dust, вытирать пыль. Which picture is it?
13.
13.
Yes, she is using this такой вот метелочка. Okay, and the next is here, and is lay the table 1. It's already given. накрыть на стол. And the opposite of lay the table is clear the table. Clear – убрать. Не помыть, а именно убрать. Clear the table. Okay, the next is load the dishwasher. The picture.
15.
Yes. То есть загрузить посудомоечную машину. And the opposite of load the dishwasher is unload. То есть вынуть посуду из посудомоечной машины. So the next is make lunch or dinner. The number
14.
Yes, make the bed. Make the bed. Which picture is it?
4.
Убрать постель. Make the bed. Okay, make or pick up dirty clothes. Pick up dirty clothes. Убрать, вернее, поднять грязную одежду. Yes. Take out the rubbish. This is picture. Take out the rubbish.
12.
Rubbish?
12.
Well, то есть спросить. So a man is carrying bags with rubbish. And room, the last, we have only one picture left. Picture number 9. Yes, tidy your room, убрать, прибраться в комнате. So do remember the phrases, and if we look at this slide, we can see the same phrases. We should use them in the sentences. So we should complete them. Clean, clear, do, make, pick up, put away, and tidy. And number 1 is clothes. So the verb should be used here. Pick up dirty clothes. Собрать грязную одежду. What about number 2, Malika?
Make the bed dinner.
Yes, so it can be used in with 2 phrases. Okay, number 3, Sarah.
Tidy your room, your desk.
Yes, убрать в комнате, убрать со стола, убрать с письменного стола. Okay. Next, Muhammad Ali, please.
Clean the table after dinner.
I missed it. Is it clean or clear?
Clear.
Yes. Убрать со стола. So the next, Ariana.
Put away the table after dinner.
No, Ali has said this is clear the table after dinner, and you should think of phrase number 5 here, Ariana. Number 5. The floor, the bathroom. We use here. Who can help us? Number 5. Меня слышно?
Clean the floor in the
Yes.
bathroom.
Yes. Ариана, вам понятно, Ариана?
Меня просто зависает, я
Ага.
не слышу половину того, что говорят.
Да вы что? Ну, вы говорите об этом, что вы не... Чтобы мы знали. Okay. So, the next one, please. Аня. Number 6.
Do the ironing the washing up.
Okay. And the last one, let us listen to Ilya.
Put away your clothes.
Убрать одежду. Okay. So, and here we should move to this slide, and here we have the pictures. And we are going to listen to the short that illustrate this picture. And we should understand, we should match the pictures and the conversations. To do this, we need to go to... Так, для этого нам нужно вернуться к настройкам. So, which will take some time. Так, вернемся к настройкам и попробуем включить звук, который почему-то выключается постоянно. Just a minute. Добавить звук. Screen. Okay. Okay, now we're going to, and you say if you hear or not. И вы мне скажете, слышно или нет. Okay?
Point 4.
Слышно?
Yes.
Да.
Finished yet?
No, not yet.
Well, hurry up. I'm going to be late for work. 2. You've left a towel on the floor.
I haven't finished yet.
Well, don't forget to pick it up.
Okay.
3.
When are you going to do your homework?
I've already done it.
Really? When?
I did it on the bus this evening.
4. I've just cleaned.
Oops. Sorry. Too late.
Okay. And what was the first conversation? Which picture illustrates the first conversation?
C. Picture C.
Yes, in the bathroom. He's in the bathroom taking a shower. Then the second conversation. Which picture is it? Picture A about the towel on the floor. Then conversation 3.
B.
Yes, his father is asking him about his homework. And so the conversation number 4, picture
D.
The boy is just eating the sandwich after his mother has cleaned the floor. And if we move to the next slide, so we can see the text of these dialogues. And it's important for us to read, to look at the text, to understand the forms of the conversation. Oh, have you? What did she say? Here we should use причастие
Have
прошедшего.
you done yet?
Look, the woman is asking the door. Ты уже закончил мыться? Have you finished yet? Yes. Have you finished yet? So this is the present perfect. In the second conversation, so the mother says, you've
left.
Yes, you're right. Оставила полотенце. You've left a towel. In conversation 3, when are you going to do your homework? The father asks. And the boy says, I've already done it, yes. And in conversation number 4, so in conversation number 4, what is missing here? Can you get a plate for that sandwich? The mother says, and the boy says, I've just, and she says, I've just cleaned the floor. Yes. And she, and the boy has already dropped something on the floor. Okay. And if we move to the next slide, here we have the rules where and when we use these words already, just, and yet. So they show that they are normally used with the verb in the present perfect tense. Именно с глаголом present perfect используются эти слова, они являются показателем этого глагола, этого времени. And so about already, уже, yes, when we speak about something which has finished, has some result. And there are a couple of examples here. Do you want to see this film? No, I've already seen it 3 times. Нет, я уже посмотрел его 3 раза. And one more Shall I buy a new? No, I've already bought one. Мне купить газету? Нет, я уже. We see that already is used before the main verb, after the auxiliary. Слово используется между вспомогательным и смысловым глаголом, то есть перед смысловым глаголом. And it is used only in affirmative sentences. Используется только в утвердительных предложениях. And if we have a look at the word just. No, thanks. I've just had one. Хочешь кофе? Спасибо, я уже выпил чашку. So have just had. So it is also used between the auxiliary and the main verb. То есть вклинивается между вспомогательным и смысловым глаголом. And one more example. My sister's just started a new job. Ну, только что начала работу. Just recently. Только что. And yet. Have you finished your homework yet? Ты уже закончил домашнюю работу? No, not yet. I haven't finished yet. So you can see that yet is used at the end of the sentence. Это слово обычно в конце предложения используется, and it is used in questions and в вопросительных предложениях и в отрицательных. Instead of already and just. Уже, да? Ну, в основном вместо already. Okay, and so if we move to the next slide, we can see here the grammar exercise. The task is to use these words already, just, or yet in the sentences. And the example is given here. We can see he arrived, and we should use already. And we should use arrive in the present perfect. То есть arrive в present perfect имеет форму has arrived. Да, has, поскольку мы говорим he, вспомогательный глагол имеет форму has. И already используется перед смысловым глаголом. He has already arrived, and the contracted form, сокращенная форма, he's already arrived. So let us try to complete the sentences, and let's listen to Malika, the first sentence.
I have just had breakfast.
Yes, perfect. It's very good. Вот у некоторых вызывает как-то вот сомнение, да, у нас уже глагол have есть, но он не вспомогательный, он смысловой глагол, и поэтому present perfect от этого глагола будет have had, have just had. Good. Number 2, Sarah, please.
Have you finished your homework yet?
Perfect. Very good. Ali, number 3. Muhammad Ali.
Had the film started already?
Ну, мы только что...
Already started. Yet.
Number 3. The film...
Already started yet.
Ну, мы же не можем already и yet использовать. Вы, у вас тоже что-то там зависает, проблема? Или already, или yet? Yet используется только в отрицательных предложениях, а already в утвердительных. Еще раз, пожалуйста, прочитайте. Number 3.
The film had the film already started?
The film has already started.
Boss, это извиняюсь, я дурак. The film had already started.
Has already started, потому что это третье лицо. Okay. The next one, please, Ariana.
I haven't met his girlfriend yet.
Yes, this is the negative sentence. В отрицательном вместо already используется yet. The next. Аня?
Вас плохо слышно почему-то.
Just got married. Да, вас иногда не слышно.
Yes, they have just got married. Ильяр, 6.
You're too late. Так.
Он уже ушел домой.
Q.
Вот у нас глагол go. Present perfect глагола go как звучит?
Got.
Третья форма go это три формы. Go, went, gone. Да? Третья форма gone.
Gone home.
И перед ним вспомогательный глагол будет have.
Вас не слышно вообще.
Меня не слышно? Угу. Ну, кто нам поможет? Кто прочитает предложение?
He has already gone home.
Yes, you are right. And Nastya, one more for you. Number 7. Nastya.
Have you speak to him yet?
Третья форма speak.
Spoken.
Ага. Have you spoken
to him yet?
Okay. And so Malika, number 8, please.
I haven't read his new book yet.
Третья форма read звучит. I haven't read his new book yet. Okay. So you have some exercise to with the present perfect and these words already, just, and yet as a home. Так, ну, наверное, мы это делать не будем, со звуком проблемы. And if we have a look at this slide, we can see the room and what has Max done yet? Or what hasn't Max done yet? Что он сделал, чего он не сделал? Any ideas, please? What has he done?
He's washing.
He has.
He makes
Took
his
the
bed.
shower.
Yeah. He has taken the shower. Yes, about his bed. Use the present perfect. Используйте present perfect.
He has made his bed.
He washed but didn't clean.
Okay. What about breakfast? Has he had his breakfast yet?
He finished his breakfast.
Yes, he has finished his breakfast. Okay. What hasn't he done yet? Hasn't he done? About his dog, for example.
He hasn't walked the dog.
Walked with dog.
Yes, or we can say he hasn't taken the dog for a walk. What about his computer? We can say он его уже включил. Как мы скажем? He has
already turned on
the computer.
On the computer.
Okay. What about the mess in his room? What hasn't he done?
He hasn't tidied the room.
Yes, yes, yes. Okay. This is the way we use the present perfect tense. And if we move to the next slide, this is we are going to read some story about teenage children. This is like the problems that some parents experience when they have teenage children. The question is, at what age do you young people usually leave home in your country? Young people leave home in Kazakhstan. At what age does it happen?
Bad parents.
No, it's not about why, but how old are young people when they can leave their home? В каком возрасте они могут уйти из своего дома у нас в стране?
18 years.
Sorry, 18, you think?
16.
And what is it connected with? С чем это связано? Why do they leave home? Почему они уходят из рода? Yes?
Personality.
They grow up.
They study. They meet their love. Yes. They start their own family. Okay. And so in our country, people can live with their parents for a rather long time, grown up, so they can live with their parents. I think is the right age for a young person to go home. The right age. Какой правильный возраст для того, чтобы уйти из дома? What do you think about this? 18. And why do you think 18 is the right age? Why? Yes. For example, in America, people leave their house, their home, when they start studying at a college or university, and they start living on campus, in the dormitory. Они начинают жить в общежитии, or they rent an apartment или снимают квартиру. Okay, so anyway, we are going to read some story about this woman. So her name is Maria Serrano, Mrs. Serrano, and she, with her husband, they have some problems with their children, with their 2 sons. Let's read the story and let's listen to Malika, please.
Do you have rude and moody teenage children living in your house? Have you ever secretly wanted to throw them out? The Spanish couple, Mr. and Mrs. Serrano from Zaragoza in Spain, have done exactly that.
We have rude and moody teenage. Какие дети? Rude.
Грубые.
And moody.
Зависящие от настроения.
Yes. У которых часто меняется настроение, с неустойчивым настроением. And have you wanted, this is the present perfect, когда-нибудь вы хотели тайно throw them out, выгнать их из квартиры? И вот Серрано из Испании have done exactly that. Они именно это сделали. So let's listen. Sarah, read it.
Maria and her husband Mariana lived with their 2 sons, David, 20, and Mariana, 18. The situation was impossible, said Maria. We were always arguing. Our children were treating our house like a hotel, and they weren't contributing anything. Also, they weren't studying or looking for work. They were complaining all the time and insulting us. They didn't respect us. I love my children, but in the end, it was ruining our lives.
So she says, ситуация была impossible, невозможная, always arguing, всегда ссорились, и дети were treating our house, обращались с домом как будто они жили в гостинице, weren't contributing, они не вносили, учились и не искали работу, complaining, жаловались, insulting us, то есть обижали, respect, не уважали, это разрушало нашу жизнь. Okay, and so if we move next here, and we should listen to Ali.
So Maria and Mariano asked their sons to leave the family home in Zaragoza in Spain, but the 2 boys didn't want to go. Then Mr. and Mrs. Serrano took an unusual decision. They went to court.
Yes. Do you understand court? What is court?
No.
Куда они обратились? Court is the place which helps people to solve their problems with the law. Суд. То есть они приняли необычное решение, обратились в суд. Okay, and Ariana, вы с нами? Ариана? Нет. По-моему, там что-то было. Кто-то хотел войти. Уже не хочет.
Это Ариана, подключите ее.
Я не вижу от нее запроса. А, вот вижу. Окей. Угу. Ариана, вы здесь? Не удалось. Еще раз. Не удалось. Еще раз. Участника. Что-то никак. Не удалось. Что же это такое? Угу. Ариана, вы здесь? Думаю, что вы здесь. Окей. И Аня.
Normally, under Spanish law, parents do not have the right to make their children leave home, but in this case, the judge decided that the situation in the Serrano family was intolerable. He gave Mr. and Mrs. Serrano the right to tell their children to go.
So, согласно испанским законам, Spanish law, родители не имеют права заставлять детей уйти из дома. Но в этом judge, судья, решил, что ситуация в доме Серрано была intolerable, терпимый, intolerable, нетерпимая. И миссис Серрано право попросить своих детей уйти из дома. Okay, and so the last part of the story. Арианна, вы с нами? Ариана?
Нет, я слышу частями, презентации у меня нет вообще.
Презентации нету. Потом посмотрите на сайт, тогда просто послушайте. Ильяр, read it, please.
What did the Serrano's boys do? In fact, they didn't go very far from home. The oldest boy, David, went to live with his girlfriends and has just started work in her father's construction company. The youngest son has rented a flat near the family home. His mother paid the first month's rent only.
Что же мальчики сделали? Не ушли далеко от дома старший, went to live, пошел жить со своей girlfriend, девушкой, и у нас, да, has just started, только что начал работать construction компании ее отца, а младший has rented a flat, снял квартиру около родительского дома, и мама заплатила только за первый месяц. Okay, so the Serrano's boys have survived, so nothing wrong happened to them. And see the three summaries suggested to the text, and we should look at these three summaries and decide what is the best summary of the text. The summary is a short description Who says C? Read it, please. Read.
Mr. and Mrs. Serrano are good with their children a lot. They told their children to leave home.
Yes, so these sentences summarize the story. Okay, and I mean, do you have any similar problems with your parents?
No.
No.
Not yet.
I see. Okay. I wish you won't have any problems. You shouldn't have any problems. Okay. You are people, so I mean students who study, they just smart enough to avoid problems. Okay, and so can we move? The next slide is about the home task, and as we usually have two tasks, the first is grammar. You'll find I'll upload the grammar file on the Moodle site, and you'll write and complete the exercises. And the second is video. The video, you should shoot a video clip, my household chores. Here you can see several examples. I'll upload the examples on the Moodle site. Not examples, but the questions. So you may choose from these ideas. You shouldn't answer all the questions here. You may just choose several and just describe, read and answer the questions, I mean, in your video, but you should speak about this. So the questions are, for example, how do people, как люди в семье разделяют между собой домашние обязанности? How does your family decide who does various chores around the house? Как вы решаете, кто что делает? Can you name some chores that need to be done every day? Какие из дел должны выполняться каждый день? What chores are your responsibility? За какие домашние дела отвечаете вы? Have you ever argued about household chores? Вы когда-нибудь спорили по поводу распределения обязанностей и так далее? So read these questions, think about this.
We have to choose one of these ideas.
All these, you read all these questions and you make up a story, you write a story, and so then you study the story and then you speak looking camera.
Okay.
Просто, ну, как обычно мы делаем, да? It's not of the text, это ваш рассказ, да, а не пересказ готового текста.
Household chores, это получается домашние обязанности?
Yes, работа по дому, домашние обязанности, домашние. And I would also, the previous experience, I mean,